Hello, everyone. How are we all this evening? I hope everyone has some plans for is able to find time to do some sewing this weekend. I have a little project here that I will show you, but I will wait for some more people to come on to say hi. I have I don't think I ever actually showed you this when it was finished. This is the Richard pack that I made. And it has stuff in it now. It doesn't really hold as much as you think. I have my wallet in there. And I have used it and I do like it. It does come in handy and it helps you be hands-free. It has a zipper in the back and a pocket in the front that you can put your phone in. So that is all done. Because I think I was still working on it when I showed it to you. It was almost finished and I just dropped a bunch of stuff on the floor. So tonight I'm going to show you my Coach bag that I was working on. I put it on Instagram, so I think a lot of you have already seen it. Sue is here. Chloe is here. She says she loves the bag. And Sue said those bags are handy. Yep. I just wear it across the front of me. So, you guys said that I should use red for the handle on this bag. Hopefully you can see it okay. So I put red on the design here. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I put red on here. And then the strap. So it is a crossbody bag as well. It has a recessed zipper in the front. And it has a burn fabric on the inside. Pictures of burns. And I think a lot of you have already seen it on Instagram. So it has a pocket in the front. And then there's the back. So the handle is pieced together of the fabric that I dyed. And I linked in the description of this video the pattern I used, which is a free pattern tutorial. Now, mine's a little bit smaller because when I cut this out, I was going to make a different bag, and then I seen that pattern. I thought, oh no, I like that better. So it's like an inch smaller than the original. So still a nice size, because there's my hand. It's a nice size bag with a nice long handle. So that one is finished, and you have seen it. Sue says it's gorgeous. The bag and the handle are stunning, Chloe says. Thank you. So yeah, it turned out pretty good. Luba saw it on Instagram, I think, and she thought it looked Ukrainian. I actually think this design looks indigenous, or it reminds me of a lot of beadwork and quill work you see. But regardless, I am just glad that it's finished. And I like how it turned out. I think it turned out good with the red, because the other option was purple. And I did have some red yarn, and I was kind of worried I was going to ruin it when I added the red, but it looks okay. So, yeah. So that is done. Chloe, did you get your machine? Last week I got mixed up and asked somebody else because you weren't here last week. Oh my goodness. That was embarrassing. And Sue, how is your finger healing? Is your finger all healed up? Because Sue almost cut her finger off, sort of. Not really. So tonight I'm working on a little baby project that I don't know why. I'm making these little treat bags. Oh, good, Chloe. She got her machine, her Viking. She got it on Thursday and you're using it, and it's very, very nice. I'm just getting used to it. Sue said, thanks for asking. Well, how is your finger doing? So I am making these little, they're like little you've probably seen them. They're it's from the sewing channel, and I linked that in the description, how to make this little bag, the tutorial. So that's what it looks like. I think they would look better if they just had a little button or a snap on the top. Anyway, I might be going somewhere on the 17th, and I thought I would make some little treat bags. So I spent most of the day today cutting them all out. And so this is what it looks like when you start. I actually think these would be cute for Easter. Make a cute little Easter basket for treats. Sue says it's healing nicely. Good. So it would be so sore. Fingers are awful because you're always getting them wet and everything. So you start here. You might be able to see better on here. You iron down your ends. So that's what it looks like. And then you fold up 1/4 of an inch on each end and press it. Then you sew it together with your lining and your interfacing. Yes, Edna. I was just showing my bag that was on, well, you've seen it on Facebook, I think. And now I'm talking about these little baby bags. Little mini little treat bags. Anyway, I think they'd be cute for Easter, which I already said. So then you sew it together and you leave your sides open and you just turn it inside out. And you press it. And then you top stitch here and here after you press it, obviously. And here. And you stick your little piece of ribbon in. My iron is right over here, so I'm just going to press it so you can see it better. do a bit of pressing. So I just give it a press. And then you stick your ribbon in those little ends and just top stitch. Okay, so I already did that on this one. So then right side out, you're going to French seam the sides. Ooh, getting a little wild with the scissors. Oh, I forgot a step. See? My machine has been acting up. I cleaned it, but I must have cleaned it too well because now it doesn't like it. So you fold it up an inch, almost, just about. You were supposed to do that when you sewed the things. When you sewed the sides, but I forgot. The tutorial is like 3 minutes long, so that's just how quick these bags are to make if you don't follow my directions. Because I can't remember what I'm doing. Oh. So you get that there. Okay, what am I missing in the chat? Yes, Edna liked the last bag that I made. This one that everybody likes. Yeah, I'm really surprised because that was just kind of a trial thing that I was doing for the showstopper. Yes, my machine is acting up. If I change the bobbin, it keeps telling me, it's the one thing I hate about this machine. It's always telling me the bobbin is low. There's no bobbin. So I turned it off and on, and it seems to be thinking there's a bobbin in it because it won't sew at all if it says your bobbin is low. And you could probably sew quite a bit with it. So I'm just doing the inside of this French seam on this little bag, and then it's all done. And I am down to one sewing needle. I'm out of needles as well. So then I did the seams on the side there. I did a really bad job at clip in my threads. Oh, did I do this wrong? No. You have to turn it inside out a certain way to get your box pleats. So maybe I did this incorrectly. I think I did. No, I didn't. There we go. You want to have this nice pleat detail on the side. So I did. Screw it up somehow. There we go. There, I got it. And then you just tie it. And it's all done. What did I do? Oh, there it is. Yeah. So you get a cute little basket to put some little pot of gold. Sue said her machine was acting up this week also. It totally messed up on the binding of the quilt from back in the 90s. That quilt has become bad luck for you, the binding. You were having a hard time with it. Yeah, I don't. Well, right now, I broke a needle on doing the strap on this. And the needle I have in the machine right now, I think, is an older needle, but I only have one more. And then I am at the needles. Well, like a 14. So there's, I think if I put some of those gold candies or chocolate coins, that'd be a cute little treat basket because it's not very big. Like you could put thread in there. I have, this is the basket that, oh, the lighting is terrible. I have clips in. So it's about, so I think that would be cute with just a button on the top instead of the bow. But it is a cute little basket. You could use it for little Easter, put Easter eggs in, or even birthday treats or whatever. Edna says, is there an adjustment screw on the bobbin case that may need to be adjusted? No, I don't think that would work because that would be more for your tension. It's probably lint on the bobbin sensor. Yeah, it could be. I did clean it out, took it all apart and cleaned it out, but maybe I rubbed all the lint into the bobbin sensor. You never know. Sue says, yes, I know. I'm giving it to the dogs. You're having a hard time with that quilt. You'll be glad when it's done. That's what I have to do. I get my quilt all pinned together and then never start quilting on it. Edna says that could be possible too. Sue says they would be cute for Halloween. Yes, they would make really cute Halloween bags. I just happen to have this, and I'm hoping to have a stitch social on the 17th. And I thought instead of a door prize, everybody would get a little treat bag with some chocolate coins in there, like a little pot of gold. Chloe says she likes the flower. This was supposed to be there. This was supposed to be a purse. One of those class purses. And I think I messed it up, so I made a basket out of it and I put all my clips in there. Sue says, yes, Edna, my machine hates lint. Yes, well, I did clean mine out and there wasn't even that much in there, which I was surprised because I was doing a lot of quilting. Linda Marie is here. Hello. Linda says the little treat bag is cute. Yes, it is quite cute, isn't it? I was just saying, I think it would, I don't know, I guess I don't like the bow on the top, but it is really, it makes a cute little present. Put some treats in there. So I have 3 made and quite a few more to go. I have them all cut out here. Anyway, I had this fabric and I thought, well, it's St. Patrick's Day, you gotta do something. So, yes, I plan on making 18 of them. Although that's not how many people it goes Stitch Social, I just wanted to have some extra just in case. But yes, but I think they'd be really cute for Easter. Little Easter eggs in there. Make a nice gift for your coworker, or kids would love them. Put their little treasures in there. So, yes. So, I gotta stop saying that word. I say it a lot. I don't even know I say it. It's funny, when I was editing the video for this bag, I was showing this Linda with the red strap. It's all finished. Now I'm going to say instead. Oh, when I was editing the video, I was thinking, I don't think I said so, not even once. I was very impressed with myself, and then I started editing the video, and I think I said it 5 times in the first 2 minutes. I did try. I spent like over, it must have been almost 2 hours trying to edit them all out. So I apologize, but it wouldn't let me. I couldn't, it was too small a segments and I couldn't get it to work. And anyway, it's a nightmare. So there's the back. Linda. So obviously it doesn't line up because I didn't really intend it to go together, but it lines up on the bottom for some reason. But it did turn out pretty good. So, and actually, Sue, do I have permission to show something? Sue sent me some quilt patterns. I'll just try and find, which actually inspired me to do this design, which I didn't tell you guys that. Here it is. Okay, she says it's okay. All right. Sue sent me some quilt patterns, and this is a poinsettia. So that's the diamond shape that I traced, which was sitting right here. And now, oh, here it is. So that is the diamond shape that I used to do this bag. So Sue, you gave me the idea to do this design. Isn't it funny what inspires you to do something like it's not anywhere near, well, sort of is, the pattern. But that's what gave me the idea. So that's the things, I think we were talking about that last week, was about inspiration. And I want to show you this. I want to hang this up in my sewing room. I think this is pretty. I know it's just a wrapper off of batting, but it's like a poster. I'm not holding it straight, but it has it's very colorful. It has all the bunch of quilt blocks on it. And it also has a pattern on the back. But I think that is pretty. I want to hang that up like a poster. So that was another thing that Sue sent me, which thank you very much for, Sue. I'm missing all kinds of chat. Lucy is here as well. Hi, Lucy. And Chloe got her machine. Christine is here. Hi, Christine. She says the bag is stunning. I love it. Did you design the coaching from the strap design, or was that a happy accident that they match so well? Well, actually, that's what I was just saying. That Sue sent me some quilt patterns, and that is what inspired me to do it, because I knew I had this, but I've forgotten what it looked like, because as you can see, that's not really the same. I thought it was more like this. And this is what inspired me to do that design. And I used the diamond off the back. So that is what inspired me to make this bag. And I knew I had this, but I didn't go get it till after I was done this. Like, it was downstairs, and I just didn't dig it out until after I finished it. Sue, she says, I'm glad you like it. Lucy says, very nice. Chloe says, I would hang that because it is interesting. And that's, Lucy, you were saying you need to be inspired to sew something. Well, that's what inspired me to make that, was this. Like, it's not exactly the same, but you get ideas by looking at things. Yes, I think I will hang that up downstairs in my sewing room. Chloe thinks I should, and Linda says I would, and Sue says you're welcome. So, yes. But yeah, I am pleased with how that turned out, and I did link the pattern. It's free for the making this bag, the tutorial. It's a really good tutorial. It's one that has no talking. It's just but it's a really good one. So it's a nice bag. It would be a little bit wider because but it has pockets inside. There's 2 pockets inside, and then one on the outside, which is quite a deep pocket. So it's a good little bag. I like how they do this. You kind of box pleat the zipper in, so there's no hole or anything. So yes, I will be hanging that poster up downstairs. Lucy is going to make herself a cover up. Nice. A white one with tassels. Christine inspired you by talking about that. Sue said beach cover up. Yes, I think that's what Lucy is talking about. Lucy said, mentioned it last week and gave her inspiration because Christine was on the beach. Chloe Louise, my sewing machine is intimidating because I'm used to something very basic. It's very fancy and something I've always wanted. Feel so lucky to have it. I got it at a good price. Good for you. Well, the more you use it, the easier everything will come. Practice. Everything is practice. Is the strap lined or did it come that way? Okay. So no. I sewed it. It's made out of this, my dyed fabric, and it's actually in pieces. There's a seam there. So I cut the interfacing. What was it? Just a little bit bigger than this, and then I cut the strapping and folded it over, and then I sewed this on. Because this is only this wide, and the strap is this wide. Hopefully that makes sense. So no, the strap is quite thick, and I did break a needle when I was sewing it onto the bag. It's quite thick. Lucy is thanking Christine for her inspiration for her cover up with tassels. Christine is going to make one too. Christine says, yes, it does. Very clever. Oh, then I make sense. That's a miracle. So, unfortunately, I do have I have brass hardware and then silver zipper. I don't know if that matters, but that's all I had. When I did all my zipper ordering, I didn't order any white zippers, so I am soon going to run out of zippers. So I wanted to show you this last week, but I wanted to wait to ask Sue if it was okay. She sent me some other quilt patterns too that are really cute. Where is it? This is cute. The Santa tree skirt. That's very cute. So there's a few in here. Oops. Am I showing off? No. All right. So yes, that's what's been going on. I did pick out yarn for my other coaching project, which will be in the future. I Still haven't figured out how I'm going to trace that complicated pattern on there. And I'm glad that I got that done. And now I'm making these little bags I get the idea to make these little tiny miniature little treat bags. Or I don't know what else you could use them for. Definitely put clips in them. Or thread. Or clips. Or your little tools like seam rippers and snips and things. I have thread all through this house. So I'm gonna get those done. What else am I missing? Lucy says, I have some white cotton fabric, just need to find the white tassel trim. That will be gorgeous. Very gorgeous. For sure. That's something that I've been wanting to make, is like a bag with fringe on it, which I'm not really sure how I would do that. Be a lot of cutting. Sue says, I went to the thrift store this week and the owner sold me a black contractor bag full of vintage napkins and tablecloths. Oh my goodness. Linda, did you hear that? That's a lot. What are you going to make, Sue? Are you going to make shirts? Like tunics and dresses and stuff? I saw for only $25. Wow. Chloe says, what will she do with the vintage things? I have very many. Too many from my gran. I've seen some people dye them and make like just clothes and dresses and stuff. Everybody wants to know what you're going to make, Sue. That does sound amazing. It would take forever to look through it all. That's like meters and meters and meters and meters of cloths. That's amazing. Linda Marie, she's laughing. Yes, but I have too many already to be too jealous. I'm going to use some in bag making. Oh, interesting. Sue says she doesn't know yet. I'll cut some up and use the designs on kids' clothes. Some I will use in quilts. Linda, I know that you mean bag making. Yes. I saw a video, and I think Christine's seen it too. I don't know how old it was. It was on Instagram, like a reel, and a guy was making a shirt out of a lace tablecloth, like a. It was definitely a lacy tablecloth, like with a pattern in it. Anyway, he decided that he would make the shirt with no shirt on until the end of the video, and then he put it on. Linda says her phone chooses the wrong letters. Yes, I know how that works. I had to cut all my fingernails off because I couldn't type anything. It's annoying. They got too long. They got in the way. Yes. Sue said she's going to post on Instagram, so everybody gets follow Sue. She'll post on Instagram as she makes them. Good, 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 good. We like to see those pictures. Absolutely. So I guess I don't have anything exciting that I'm working on. Well, besides that coaching project. I think I don't know if I said that wrong in the video or not. It's coaching. It is really fun to do. I will say that. And it did take a long time to make this bag, but I really enjoyed it. I really liked it. So I probably will be thinking up other designs in the future to make. And I actually like just making that bag too. I like the pattern for that bag. So it's free pattern. So yeah. There. Linda wanted to know what Sue's Instagram handle is, so you can all follow her. And Sue's already posted it. I missed Christine's message. Yes, I saw that lace jacket video. He did such a good job. Yes, but he could have wore a shirt. I thought he was doing that for extra views. He could have put his shirt on. I can't remember his name. What is it? Like just a regular name like Stan something, or I can't remember. But yeah, a beautiful job he did on the shirt that he made. Oh, Mrs. Stuff. Yes, I think that is right, Sue. And Linda says, thanks, Sue. Her phone is arguing with her again. Christine is laughing, and Sue says, I missed that one. What's his name? She didn't see that one. I don't know. I can't remember. I never saved it, and I'll never be able to find it. I think it was, I don't know. Christine, can you remember who it was? It was a reel, and it just came up in my feed. I'll never be able to find it. I just saw on my phone I got a bunch of spam stuff that came in. Great. What am I looking for? Instagram. Okay. I probably won't be able to find it because I didn't save it. I find that stuff just goes. Yeah, I'm never going to be able to find it. Oh, I should be checking Sue's. Yeah, it is Sue Brickett, 1951. You're right, Chloe. That is Sue's Instagram handle. Yes, and I think I think Stuart from the Wool Patch watches him as well. I think he has a store and sells clothes and stuff. I did look at the name and tried to remember it. I don't think I follow him. It's just something that randomly, and sometimes when I see stuff, I don't save it, and then I thought later, I should save that or followed him, or I don't know. Christine says, no, I follow him, though, because he makes amazing things from thrift store blankets and curtains. Yes, I think he sells his stuff that he makes. Christine is looking. It was a good video though. And Sue says, Chloe, I think that's right. Yes, it is. Because I got it here right on my phone here. Linda is following Sue, and everybody's following each other on Instagram. That's good. Yeah, I think it's like Stan something. I don't know why Stan is sticking in my head. Maybe Christine will be able to find it. Even if you are following somebody, sometimes it's hard to find them when you have 200 and some. Well, I guess I don't follow that many people. 200, I think that's a lot, but other people have bigger channels than that, or followers, I mean, or following.
And then when we're done.
Okay, what am I missing? Did anyone watch So Carol today? She has an amazing tool belt from a failed fanny pack. It's awesome. That does sound awesome. No, I didn't see that. That sounds amazing. Turning something that didn't turn out into something that works is always amazing. That is awesome. So I don't usually say this, but don't forget to like the stream. It will help me in my this is something that I wanted to ask you guys about, since most of you are all here. Bronwyn had to work, so she's not here. I was thinking about getting a Ko-fi account. I don't know. Is that... I hate for it to be like tacky to... I don't know. It's just obviously people would only do it unless they wanted to. Sue says she used some kind of vinyl on her fabric and it made it too loud, so she turned it into a tool belt. Wow. That sounds funny. It made it too loud. I'm gonna have to check it out and see it. Sounds pretty cool. Very clever. That is cool. Very... I'm gonna have to check it out now. Crinkly. She uses it in the sewing room. We're gonna have to check it out because I don't know. Crinkly. Okay, so Linda Marie says, I only find it tacky if YouTubers really push it. If it's there and they just mention it off and on, it's fine. And Sue says, I see a lot of people with Ko-fi accounts. Why not? Yeah, I don't know. I think if you're putting out a lot of content that's free and it's this there. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Maybe not. I think that if you have a lot of content that like free patterns and stuff, but I'm usually making something that I've seen that's free. So I don't know. Anyway, I was just thinking about getting an account and I would start attaching it to my videos and that'd be it. I'm not gonna go on about it. But I was just wondering what you guys thought. Because you guys are my besties. Christine said she'd support it. I am fab. Well, I don't know how fabulous I am, but Chloe says no, the coffee is good. I watch a lot of YouTubers with the coffee. I watch YouTube as much as television, or just as much as television. There's a little heart over the words, and sometimes I can't see. I watch YouTube as much as television sometimes. I watch YouTube more than television. I know that. Christine says, I will support Corfy as a way to thank the creator for the generous time and willingness to share their wisdom and ideas and skills. Yes, but I don't think I am really, I don't know. We'll see. Just something I was thinking about doing. Sue says, I don't mind Ko-fi accounts. I can't even say it. Ko-fi accounts, but I absolutely detest Patreon. I don't think people should be classed that way. Yeah. I don't know. There's one YouTuber that has a Patreon channel that I really like to join, but I haven't. Yeah, I like that things are free. I was thinking it would be more useful when Dress a Girl is around because sometimes people want to donate money to that and that would work easily for them. Linda says entertainment is worth lots too. You don't have to actually teach us. I don't know how entertaining I am though. I don't sing and dance. I just about sneezed for you though. Oh my goodness. Christine says, I agree, Linda. Sue says, I know they make their living from YouTube, but not everyone can afford another monthly bill. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Well, I just thought the Ko-fi account would be only, I was thinking more like for Dress a Girl. I wonder if I can have two, I don't know. I'm going to have to look into it. I only watched like a 5-minute video about it and I was just kind of thinking about it. Chloe says I watch a lot of YouTube cooking shows. Yeah. They just make me hungry. Sue says a donation periodically is fine by me, though. Yeah. Yeah, I just thought it would come in handy for Dress a Girl, and yeah, it's just there if people were interested. I'm mostly interested in trying to grow my channel right now, so by numbers, like subscribers. Linda says, I've seen a couple of YouTubers who use theirs for charity too. Yeah, it would be nice if I could have one Like if you want to specifically donate to Dress a Girl, that would be an easy way for people to do that if they so wanted. Sue said it certainly can't hurt, and Lucy said yes, because not all can sew. That is true. Absolutely. So what is everybody working on this weekend? Linda, did you get your blocks? You said you had all your blocks cut out. Sue is got hers done. And I know you said you had them all sitting by your machine. Did you get those finished? I know you're working on a big project right now. And Chloe is playing with her machine, and Lucy's going to be shopping for fringe. Not, is it tassels? Sorry, calling it the wrong thing. Linda says, I think they just said that from a certain date to another date, it would be for donations. Oh, okay. Yeah, I could do it for the month of September for Dress a Girl, or I don't know. I thought it would come in handy for that. We'll see. I'll have to look into it further and see what it's all about. So, anyway, I'll have to look into it and see what's happening. Because it's going to be a while before I go back to work. Not that I expect to make money off that. That's not what I mean. It would just help to buy equipment for the channel and stuff, and maybe I could use it for Dress a Girl as well. Sue says, good idea for Dress a Girl. Chloe, I am making a peasant blouse from Pinterest and a shirt I found in the closet. Oh. Are you going to be entering it into So Frugal? Is anybody going to be doing So Frugal? I'm really bad at entering challenges, which is not good. Christine, I was in my sewing room this week, but I was cleaning and organizing it. It was a big mess. Well, my sewing room is a mess downstairs, and I have a bunch of stuff drug up here, so I'm really not looking forward to putting it all back. It's going to be a disaster. It very quickly gets out of hand, doesn't it, Christine? Linda says, yes, they are done except for a few quilting rows on the second block, and now I have a pants pattern test too. Do you test a lot of patterns, Linda? And do you like doing that? I think that sounds stressful. Testing patterns, because you only have a certain amount of time to do it. Chloe says, what is So Frugal? It's an Instagram for the month of March. It's run by Frugalissima. That's her YouTube channel, and Ruanne from the Yorkshire Sew Girl. So you have to use a free pattern, something from your stash, or upcycled, and it has to be a garment, something that you can actually wear, like a shirt or whatever, a dress or something. Hopefully that answered your question, but it's for the whole month of March, a bunch of YouTubers are going to be doing videos about it. I am not in the vlogging tour, but lots of people are. And you can win prizes. I think you have to enter the very last day of March. like post on Instagram, and they have a lot of prizes. Linda says sometimes I do pattern test quite a few. Sue says that sounds too much like a job. It would be if you were doing for a couple companies and it might overlap. It would feel like a job if it was all at the same time. Linda says I only test patterns if I actually want them in my wardrobe. And Linda says some of them pay you. Wow. I didn't think any of them did. I heard tell some pattern companies charging you. You have to pay them. Wow. Yeah, I didn't think any of them paid you. That is interesting. So I'm just going to trim these while we're chatting. So is anybody entering So Frugal? I don't know. I was thinking about it, but usually when I don't know. I don't usually enter challenges. Dress a Girl, which not really, well, it's challenging. It's challenging at the time. Sue says someone did a video on pattern companies that pay testers. I didn't think any of them did. I thought almost all you get the free pattern, and that is your payment. I didn't think any of them did. Be nice if they did, because you're doing a lot of work, especially if you have to give them tips on directions and stuff. Sue says, I love to enter challenges, but I lose interest quickly. I don't know. So Frugal one is interesting. I think it's pretty popular. A lot of, I guess, I watched Ruan's video, and I think she said there was, oh, I'm going to be wrong with the number, but I thought she said 2,700 entries last year. That's a lot. Linda said, I'm not sure if that's the right number. I might be off. Linda says, I just got my first paid one this week. The rest just give you the pattern for free that you are testing, or another one free from their collection. Well, some of those patterns are pretty expensive, which is why I don't see me making a lot of indie patterns, because I find, well, they are expensive. It's not that I don't like them. Linda says she likes entering challenges. Yeah, I just heard about one that just finished, and I thought that was a good one. Now I can't remember what it was called, and I never heard tell of it before. For February. Oh, I don't know. I can't remember it right now. Oh, it's gone. I can see it, but I never heard tell of it before. Linda says, that's why I like testing. I get them for free. Very smart. Christine says, I'd love if someone had a tote bag challenge. Wouldn't that be interesting? Yeah. Tote bags are an easy make and for every sewing level, and you would get so many great ideas from everyone's makes. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, then I could enter that into a sewing challenge. So what I just made. Oh dear. There probably is one or going to be one. I'm surprised there isn't. There's a lot of channels that do specialize in bag making and stuff. I'm trying to think. There was a challenge that you were allowed to make a bag for. Oh, it must have been a gift to November. Yeah, you can make bags for that one. But yeah, I don't pay a lot of attention to the challenges until I don't know. Sue said I saw a tote bag challenge on YouTube yesterday, but I can't remember the name. And Linda Marie said, yes, I was thinking I saw one too, but I don't remember who I saw. Ooh. Christine said I should be a tester for the assembly line patterns. They are so expensive and I'd love to get one free. There you go. Yeah, that it's still a lot of work because you got to do it in such a specific amount of time. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I would like doing it at all, tell you the truth. Because I find when I'm inspired to make something, I don't like interference or I don't want to have any rules. Does that make sense? So if I had to make a pattern for somebody, I'd probably instantly want to make a change to it, but you wouldn't be allowed to. I suppose you can later, but I don't know. Christine wants to know where you've seen that. Yes, let Christine know. Oh, Edna says you all got me lost, so I'm just listening. Guess I'm tired tonight, so I think I'll go find my resting place. Oh, yes, I guess we're talking about Instagram because Edna is only on Facebook. Sue says, Sue says, yeah, we all know that about you. Yeah, I know. I don't know if that's a good thing. If I never, you know, how you get a pattern and you have so many options, and it's like almost every option is there. I always think of the one that's not there, and that's the thing that I want to make. Oh, everybody's saying good night. Yes, good night, Lucy. Holy, it's been over an hour. Yes, I've kept you all long enough. I am very grateful that you guys all find time to stop in and chat. We usually have a laugh or two and learn some new things, even though we can't remember the names of things sometimes. So, yes, we'll see you all next weekend. And Sue says she enjoys these sessions. Chloe says you all inspire me. Excellent. Have a great weekend, and I hope you all find some time to sew. Okay. Take care. Bye.